everybody. This is Three Dog, your friendly neighborhood disc jockey. What's a disc? Hell if I know, but I'm gonna keep talking anyway. Here's the latest news. Unemployment is down, stocks are up,
Welcome.
and the UN has just declared global peace forever. Now the real news. Call him the Herald of Tranquility. That kid from Vault 101, usually righting any wrongs that cross his path. Here's a new update. Hey, remember those down on their luck ghouls who wanted to share the luxury?
This map shows the...
Fancy smancy,
Can you now?
Looks like they finally got their upscale address. And all it took was the wholesome slaughter of every other
The
tenpenny
Brotherhood is at your
resident.
service.
Three dogs, all for sticking it to the man. But good golly, ghoulies, that's a little much. Oh, and kiddo from Vault 101, you look like a complete freak show in that mask. Hey, somebody had to say it. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. Now, some music.
I don't want to set the world.
Now, one of my inspirational quotes. Now, your president, John Henry. Courage and perseverance have a magical talisman, for which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish into the air. This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden. Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about. All right. Did you know there are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security? These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about are selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all, stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiated ghouls of Underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown DC area. Lawlessness, terror, murder. They're all around us. I know. But not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. The Enclave will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Till next time, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off.
Hello. Yeah?
Dearest America, this is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America.
Another satis-
Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together, together can we hope to reach our full potential. We will be whole, beautiful, powerful. One Enclave, one America, now and forever. So remember, America, the Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Till next time, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off. Now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. May our country be always successful, but whether successful or otherwise, always right. Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for. My dear old dog, Honey. Oh, the adventures we had. From Nod Creek to Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible, and completely inseparable. It was, for a little boy, the perfect existence. So, let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need. We will match up the destitute, orphan children of the capital wasteland with qualified, eligible adults. We will rebuild the American family as it was meant to be. The values of our past shall be the foundation of our future. But for now, my America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory, well, that takes time, even for the Enclave. Till next time, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off.
there, mister. Don't take another
Hello, my beautiful America.
You're big. I don't have...
President Eden, and it's time we had
It's not safe, even for some...
Enclave is back.
The big ones,
And
you
no,
know.
Not just on your radio. Right
Yeah,
now, Enclave troops are patrolling the Capitol
I guess you're okay after all, Mungo.
Men and women,
You can come in, but you better not piss me off.
Colonel Augustus Mortem have 1 minute.
Wow. Thanks for that. As far as I'm concerned, you're welcome in here. So,
But let's hear from the man himself,
we don't go
shall
there.
we, America?
I like to think it's because of my inquisitive and charming... Guess which one's probably right.
Thank you, Mr. President. People of the Capital Wasteland,
Birthday, Sticky.
I am
Sorry,
Colonel
I missed your
Autumn.
party.
By
Yeah,
now, you have
me
encountered
too.
Enclave troops
Sorry.
in your towns,
There's
in your
nothing happy
settlements.
about it. This is
When
the
you see
worst
the
day of my
Enclave,
life.
you see the United
Time
States
to go.
government.
You know the
We are
rules.
authorized to restore
Wow,
order
what
and
luck!
stability.
I'm
By
Sticky.
any means
Forget these little
necessary.
kids. I'll take you to Big Town where the Mungos, where the grown-ups live.
Interfere with the Enclave's mission, and you will be dealt with.
Nah,
harshly.
I'm a grown-up now.
Very good.
There's no
Very good. So, there you have it, my darling America. Enclave troops are now in your neighborhoods. in your lives,
yeah, I got lots of
in
cash.
your heart.
Take me to Big Town, and you'll get your reward.
We'll restore the
I'll wait
glory
for-
of this great nation. One problem at
Why won't you just...
We've got a partner.
You want to go to Big Town?
But don't be sad, America.
Oh, I forgot I had that on. It was from my...
Tirelessly to rebuild this
You have?
great nation.
I mean, of course you have. It's an awesome place.
Until next time,
Well, enough...
This is President
All right.
signing off.
Are you lost? There it is. We're almost there. Come on. Yippee! I was starting to think that Big Town wasn't a very good place to live. Remember, if...
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eden, and I was hoping we could talk. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence.
Whoa.
Incompetence
Are you a...
at the
'Cause if you are,
highest
I'm supposed to go hide.
We put our trust on
Did you
faith
live in the old vault
in
below?
half-wits.
Hi.
Our intrepid leaders
It's
had
just a
everything they
name.
wanted.
Not my
Power,
fault I knocked
wealth,
stuff over.
prestige.
Lucy says... I
Made them lazy.
don't know.
Oh, yes, and
Goodbye.
laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terror?
My name is Carrie Delaney. I teach 4th grade at the Early Dawn Elementary School in Washington, D.C. Yesterday, October 23rd, 2077, half the school went on a field trip to Lamplight Caverns. We were packing up to leave when everything went crazy. The cave started shaking, the lights went out, the kids started screaming. My God! Mr. Pollock went outside to see what was going on. When he came back in, he told us what he saw. clouds. Mushroom clouds. It's finally happened. The end of the world. We're all okay. If you can call being stuck in a cave with 82 terrified kids okay. Alive, anyway. But I don't know what the
Who
hell
are
we're
you?
going to
What are you
do.
doing?
It's been 4 days.
You said Penny and
Claudia
Sammy
went out
and
this
Squirrel?
morning to look around, and
If you get a
never
straight
came
knee-
back. Then Mr. Cobb went out to
Sure
look
can.
for her, and he
Andy.
never came back. So now there's only me, 2 other teachers, 2 of the parents who were chaperoning, and a few of the cavern staff. All these poor kids. We've got enough food and water to last for a while, I guess. But after that, I just don't know. We can't stay in here forever. Can we?
Hey! Whoa, are we letting Mungos in now? Didn't hear any shots. Oh, that was you? Nice work. I hope one of you grabbed some. Speaking of which, I'm Knick Knack, and I take care of the general store around here. Which is to say, I collect a lot of stuff, and sometimes trade it for other stuff. That's pretty much a store, see? I hope you brought me. Come back later. Never know when I'll get another big find. Oh.
Thanks for getting Penny and Squirrel back. And Sammy too, I guess.
Stay away, Mungo. I don't want to catch old from you.
Okay, so you get in, but I got... You don't make any trouble in here, got it? Good. Organized? Have you walked around this place? It's pure anarchy, and I wouldn't have it any other fucking way. We can't all stay here forever, so we have a good time while we're here, and the occasional ruthless little bastard like me make sure it doesn't fall up. It's not that complex. Any kid can say they want to be mayor here. It's just that most don't want to bother with the most of the time, they last until the kids get tired of them. Then they get kicked out on their ass by the new mayor. One only lasted 5 minutes. Of course, I've kept this place going strong for 3 years. To most kids, that makes me mayor for fucking life. People change when they grow up, and we don't trust Mungos living down here. So we leave for a place called Big Town before we get too old. Kids who grow up fighting and surviving in lamplight are better trained for the world out there than idiots who are pampered by grown-ups outside. I'm McCready. I run little... What do I look... That's right. And don't come back.
The mayor said it's okay for you to be in here, right? Because Mungos aren't allowed in here unless the mayor says so. So are you in... Because if you aren't an okay Mungo, then that means we should stop you. And that means I've got to get my gun from lockdown. So stay here. Oh, that's good, because Mayor McCready says I can't have my gun in town anywhere, not since last time. That reminds me, got any Nuka-Cola? Because if I'm not gonna have a gun in town, then it must be okay for me to have one more... Anyway, everyone calls me Zip, you know. Like a zipper. Only not really like... Why Zip? Or why do I have a nickname at all? I mean, why don't people just call me Ricky, or Yancey, or Eustace P. Vanderbagger III? I mean, they say it's because I'm so fast. But that doesn't make sense because I don't think I'm all that fast. It's just that they're all slow. I guess it's just one of those mysteries that will never really get answered. Yeah, I got lots of trade. But you got no Nuka? You're not getting nothing. Okay.
Are we letting Mungos in now? Didn't... Oh, that was you? Nice work. Speaking of which, which is to say, I collect a... Well, technically, I'm patrol. Mostly, that involves making sure people... Prepare... Knock knock. Noah. Hey, that's good. I was just gonna say Noah, a place where I can... Gee, thanks. I have to admit most of them they're more like a tradition. Most of them were passed down from this book They're not... Oh, we've got lots of funny incidents. Like when Sammy shot the raider who thought he was a girl. But we don't really get a lot... I'd sure... So you're like a three-legged dog then? Looking for your... Wow. I mean, that is to say... So... That makes sense, I suppose. Well, when people started calling Nicky by his new name, if you're twins, it just doesn't cut it to be called Knick Knack and Sue. Watch it. Hey.
Oh, hey, excuse me, hey. Hey! We didn't need any Mungo's help getting out of there, you know. But you did it. But that means I gotta go back. No, because Princess... That's all I'm gonna...
What the hell is RJ thinking? Letting a damn Mungo like you... So who are you working? It's... Oh, you think Sammy and the rest... Well, if you're sticking around, you... And don't... It's so dull. Practically nothing ever... Could have been a lot of reasons. Maybe he had a weapon drawn. And look, maybe I just decided I didn't like... I don't need to explain myself to you. In fact, don't you ever bother me about something as stupid... Well, thank goodness you gave me permission, jerk.
Hello. Hey!
Watch it.
Yeah? So, a long time ago, the first thing she did as mayor was try to insist the title be changed to Princess. It was 5 minutes before McCready punched her in the nose and got picked as the new... Yeah, McCready said we needed someone to watch out for us, not to lord over us. Then he popped her one. That's why he stays mayor, too. No way! I think she's got a crush on him. Thanks. Maybe you can take her...
Well, look who's here. Why? Because I'm... Shut up! As soon as they figure... That was a lot... That's not true! Just leave me alone.
Yeah, Mungo?
I hate you! Go away! Watch Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. I hate you. Go away.
What do you want, Mungo? It's not safe. Yeah, I do. It's through Murder Pass. It's the only way that works. The other door hasn't worked since before I was here. Computer's busted and not even Joseph can... I'm the mayor, not a... Maybe he's back there by the door.
Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Hey, thanks for getting me back. Everyone calls you a Mungo. It's not a nickname. My name's... They're just lazy and don't like saying...
Hey! Watch it. Watch it.
Excuse me. Watch it. watch it. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
What's up?
Hey,
To rebuild this great nation. So you don't have to.
Okay, RJ had better have a good reason to let you in. Because right now, all I'm seeing is a Mungo who's here to take our food and screw us over. Oh, great. Maybe next he'll take in a death. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for bringing them back. If you need what passes for food down here, look me up. Name's Eclair. If you so much as snicker, I'll carve you up. Honestly, when we can't scavenge some from outside, we No, really. Most of our food comes from fungus that grows in these caves. At least it's filling, so we don't have to eat much of it. But man, oh man. They say the fungus grows in the pools where the first lamplighters dumped the Mungos. That's about the most they ever helped us. I don't know how true that is. I don't know where they find that meat, but if you could bring some back, I'd be glad to trade fungus for it. Of course, McCready'd have to okay it. It's pretty hard to find, and I hear it doesn't grow in other caves. Think fungus just grows on trees? No, it grows in caves. Ah, Knock Knock came up with that one. Well, I didn't get the nickname for being fat and full of cream, if that's what you're asking. Back when I was on the scav team, I found some pages from an old cookbook. Just for the record, don't try making an eclair out of cave fungus. The taste... Sure thing.
Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about. That's all right. You're thirsty, aren't you, America? Not for knowledge or power, no. I'm not speaking metaphorically. You're thirsty for clean, fresh water. Water is the foundation of life. But here, in the capital wasteland, indeed, the entire country, water is polluted, irradiated, deadly.
About time, man.
A makeshift purifier that cleans one glass of dirty water a day, or you sip from an ancient faucet in an abandoned subway restaurant. But that's not really
Hey.
living, is it? You're simply existing. Spooning dead.
Excuse me.
Well, now, here's something new. What's a grown-up like? Don't tell me McCready's going soft on us. That was you? Well, my most sincere thanks then. You brought my sister Penny back to me, and I couldn't ask more than that. I'm Joseph, and if there's ever anything I can do for you, just name it. As the oldest kid in town, I spent most of my time teaching, but I do what I can to keep the kids clean and... Say, if you're ever looking for a haircut, I'd be glad to offer. Well, back at the start, all the children had were the notes from the grown-ups that hadn't left yet, and a few books on caves from the store. But after finding the vault, a few scavengers brought back holotapes for basic schooling, reading, basic math, encyclopedias, that sort of thing. We don't get many books anymore from the scav team, but I make sure to keep my own notes on the computer. Mostly whatever they want to learn. We don't have strict classes or anything down here, but it does mean they're interested in what I'm teaching. But everyone learns the basics of fighting and shooting and survival. We've all got obvious reasons to be interested in that. We entered all of the books and holotapes into the computer, but frankly, there are a lot of importance. I could wish for more. Nuh-uh. Door looks fine. Well, maybe not broke, but it sure don't work right. I turned it off. Nope. Nobody ever wrote it down. And Sheriff, come on. Okay, there you go.
Now try and hide from Hurry up and die! Now try and hide! You have to come out sooner or... Nice try! Could you... What's the matter with you? I assure you... Yes. I suppose it is. When my captors placed me here, they were too stupid to realize that the room contained... I've spent all my life teaching... Ironic, isn't it? Yeah? So... Because I'm a curiosity. All the locked rooms in the medical wing... Perhaps. I know what it is. I know where it is. Because... Let me out of this place. Take me with... The chamber in which the get reside. Myself, on the other hand, have surprised. Let me out of here, and I will... At the end of the hall, inside, you'll find the fire control console for the medical aid. Oh, a word of warning, though. Tripping, so... Now... It is mine. No more games! Time to die! Now's the time for blood! Your time, Uris!